All right, so Wake Forest, North Carolina, the game. For some reason, man, when those two meet, you already know 1,000 yards of offense is about to be displayed. No defense. Well, you had defense. You had some defense, but the problem was that the defense came from North Carolina, which was in the fourth quarter. 23 to nothing in the fourth quarter. Absolutely incredible. 23 to nothing in the fourth quarter. I have no idea what happened to Sam Hartman. I have no idea what happened. I have no idea what happened to his Wake Forest defense. I mean, the Wake Forest offense. But they completely collapsed. No, matter of fact, I will say the defense because again, they allowed 23 points. This wasn't like a shootout like North Carolina had. North Carolina had Sam Howell had over 500 yards last year. Hartman had over 400. It wasn't that type of game. It was more of a 300. It was more of a rushing versus passing. Like which game was dominant? The passing attack for Wake Forest or the rushing attack for North Carolina? And North Carolina was just the better victor. Sam Hartman made two costly mistakes, especially in the fourth quarter, that gave North Carolina a lot of momentum. This was just a game where I definitely think that the crowd definitely played a huge part into why North Carolina won this football game. I think if you kind of switch the home atmosphere around, who knows? Maybe Wake Forest is blowing North Carolina out. But one thing that's been consistent about this Wake Forest football team is that their defense sucks. Their defense has been horrible. This is the reason why they were placed ninth, even though they were an undefeated Power 5 football team. Their defense has been suspect all year round. They got exposed again. You can't let North Carolina put up over 500 yards of offense on you. You just can't let it happen. Especially if you want to try to get into the college football playoff. You want to try to impress the committee. This is not impressing the committee. Even if Wake Forest would have somehow, some way won this football game, they would have stayed their ass probably right at ninth. Even if someone from this top 10 would have lost the game, because again, the offense looks impressive. Sam Hartman looks impressive. Again, not his best game, of course, because he made two costly mistakes. He made a lot of mistakes in this football game, but it was just those two costly mistakes that gave North Carolina some really, really good some really, really good momentum going forward. But for the most part, North Carolina just dominated by running the football. Sam Howell, I think, had 100 yards rushing. Ty Chandler had over 200 yards rushing. It was dominant. But give credit to this offensive line for North Carolina. They were controlling the line of scrimmage. They were pushing dudes off. Ty Chandler wasn't getting touched until like maybe 4 or 5 yards down the field, and almost damn near majority of the carries that he had. So give credit to North Carolina. Give credit to the offensive line. The defense stepped up, made huge plays in the fourth quarter. I'm sorry, it wasn't 23 to nothing. I know someone's going to probably get him in the comments because Wake Forest did score a garbage touchdown. The score was over when Sam Hartman had an opportunity to kind of drive on the field and take the lead. All of a sudden it was a 4-and-out, and North Carolina took advantage of that. Sam Howell, and then Ty Chandler was able to punch it in for a touchdown. So Wake Forest had a garbage touchdown, so it was like 23-7 at the fourth. But still, I mean, you do a phenomenal job. It's a close, it's a close type football game. Then you dominate the third quarter, and then you turn around the fourth quarter, and then you let 23 points happen, and the offense had no response at all. That's just, can't let that happen. So Wake Forest is, even though they're still alive, they're still in first place for their division, and I do believe that Wake Forest will most likely win the ACC Conference Championship. Their playoff season is over, so you can make an argument that their season is already over. Their playoff chances, they have no shot. It's over for them. But a great football game. Congratulations to Sam Howell, Mac Brown, Ty Chandler, and the North Carolina faithful. I know that this was definitely a rivalry game, so battle. I think Wake Forest is actually located in North Carolina. You guys can let me know about that. Again, my geography is trash, but I think Wake Forest is actually located in North Carolina. So battle of the North Carolinas. So yeah, guys, let me know how you guys felt about this game in the comments, and I'll catch you guys in the next reaction. So check you guys out later. Peace.